Hi, Denise, Naylor here. In this video I want to look a bit more closely into how you can use the circle of credit to build your cash pile. For those of you who have joined recently, welcome. I introduced the circle of credit to you in my video named What is the Circle of Credit? Here it is. The circle of credit dictates how long it takes for you to receive cash from your customer and how long you take to pay your debts. It's measured in time. The number of days between the day your customer or employer pays you and the day you pay your bills defines what I call the time gap. You see, if you're salaried, your time gap is the time between the day your salary arrives in your bank account and the day your bill payments, mortgage, gas and electric, tax and living expenses are paid out. And if you are in business or an investor, your time gap is the time between the date when your customers pay you and when you have to pay your bills. It's a circle because if everyone can be trusted to pay on the due date, money circulates and wealth expands. In accountancy, we call this time gap liquidity. If you've ever heard people ask, how liquid are you? Or what liquid assets do you have? They might not want to know the contents of your wine cellar. They mean how much ready cash can you come up with that you don't need to pay your urgent bills. The Business Dictionary defines a liquid asset as an asset that can be converted into cash in a short time with little or no loss in value. Let's look more closely. If your cash comes in day one and your bills are all paid out on day two, frankly, you have zero liquidity. You are not liquid. But if your cash comes in on day one and your bills are all paid out on, let's say, day 30, you have 30 days of liquidity, 30 days to put your ready cash to work for you, expanding your wealth. Here's a text reminding me I have to pay my phone bill in 5 days' time. Let's see. Here are some of my books for sale. How would it sound if I called the phone company and said, look, I'm a bit strapped for cash right now. Can I send you 2 copies of my books? My case studies book is very popular with students. New, unused. You can sell these to raise cash for my phone bill. Can you imagine the response from the phone company? Yeah, right. 2 copies of my books for sale does not qualify as liquid. Why not? Because the phone company cannot guarantee to sell them in sufficient time to raise cash for when they need it. To pay my phone bill, I need ready cash. Would you agree with me that if you want success in business and investing, you need to be ready with some liquidity? You need some ready cash. Yes or no? You need ready cash for security, to be able to pay your bills as they fall due. You need ready cash for spending choice, so you can take advantage of the many opportunities that surround you every day. You need ready cash to borrow. It's a funny thing, but the more ready cash you have, the more the banks are willing to lend you. As Robert Townsend says in Up the Organisation, banks deal only with people who don't need them. So what does this mean for you? Are you someone who's finding ways to increase your liquidity, your ready cash? Not by not paying what you owe and damaging your credit rating and reputation, but by taking action to manage your cash flow better and building your liquidity, building your cash pile. You see, once you start to increase your ready cash, you can start taking advantage of opportunities open to you for more business and investment. Thanks for being on this call. To build your cash pile, work on being ready with your readies to choose your lifestyle. And do join me next week.